afternoon, my fellow brothers, and good afternoon to my friends. We have friends who are not members of the order, but they are here. They came from Belmore. So we have Nash and Anthony. Can we give them a round of applause? It makes me happy to see people who are not members of the order of the Knights of Rizal. Because they really, if there's one thing that we really need to do, is to educate the people who do not know anything about Rizal. And I hope today we will accomplish one thing. We will be educating Anthony. So after this, you Google Jose Rizal, and hopefully you'll be curious, and then you will be inspired with his life. And that will make me so happy that I achieved one important thing today on his birthday. Okay? All right. Today, last night I was thinking what to discuss. Shall I discuss about facts or education or knowledge about Rizal? But then again, I said, if tomorrow I will die, I have to say this now. And I said to myself, you can always search Jose Rizal and you will know many things about Rizal. But today I feel that it is a necessity for me to share with you my sentiments, and I hope you wouldn't uh, you wouldn't mind if I will talk about knights. I am not perfect. I am not a perfect knight, but it will be a reminder for all of us. Because last week I was watching an interview of our fellow knights with a foreigner who is also a knight. But I have to admit to myself that I felt embarrassed because our fellow Filipinos who are knights, I didn't see them like a dignified knight. The the guest who was a foreigner, he was so dignified, soft spoken. But my fellow Filipinos, they were so loud. The way they talk, the way they laugh was so loud. And I said to myself, our behavior should reflect being a knight. Knight is an honorific title. You see, we are called sir. For me, it's a burden because we have this so much duty to carry. When you call me sir, I take it as a privilege, as an honor. And if I say sir to you, it's the same thing. I give you the highest respect that I can give. And this is the challenge for all of us as a knight. It requires the highest standard of integrity, of ethics. But I say again, who am I to speak about being a knight? I am not perfect, but here I am to speak just to remind for all of us, and especially for me, to remind myself what is it to be a knight of Rizal. I know we have to differentiate between a private and a public life. But once we wear our uniform, once we wear our regalia, we just don't represent ourselves, but we represent the order. We represent the image of Dr. Jose Rizal, who is the perfect image not only as a knight, but the perfect image of a man. He is a model man, a man I truly admire. And I know you also admire Dr. Jose Rizal for everything that he has done for his family, for his friends, and for his country. It will be short, but let me just quickly highlight some points. Being a knight is being a noble. It requires respect, dignity. But then I need to go back again to that uh, scenario where I saw my fellow knights who I thought didn't act like a knight. And then I said to myself, ultimately, the thing that will measure us is how we behave. The thing that will ultimately measure us as a knight is how we live our life. Our titles and our ranks will not matter at the end of the day. Because what matters is how we deal with people. Our titles are just superficial. Take my clothes, take my uniform, I will just be a simple man. But a knight requires more than a medal. It requires a strong heart and will. And of course, we don't need to be perfect. We just need to be proper. We don't need to be so intelligent. We just need to be reasonable. We don't need to be understanding of everyone. We just need to be tolerant and respectful. And that should be it. A knight should be a person who truly exemplifies virtues of knights. You know, knights, when I see knights, I see an image of respectful person, dignified, full of respect and dignity. And I hope all of us, when we look at each other, what we see is beauty. What we see is respect. So thank you very much.